guys, it's Athena with Goddess Paints and Resins again. So today I'm going to be working on this little mold right here. It is actually a stand, so you got the top and the bottom here, and then you got the two sides. And this is for Keurig molds. So I figure I'm gonna be making this for my sister-in-law, so hopefully it comes out good. She's a huge Eagles fan, so what I'm gonna be doing is I'm probably gonna have to mix some of these because the color online versus what I have, I get different colors. So what I'm gonna do, they're all gonna be the Resin products today, unless I add in some different actual powder pigments, then it'll be different. So actually I did just lie to you. So I'm gonna do the Artisian Onyx powder pigment. And then I'm gonna do, I don't know if I have to add these in yet, but just to get out of the way, it's gonna be Black Diamond Battleship Gray. Oop, as I'm throwing stuff. So this is Battleship Gray. And then possibly Black Diamond Jungle Green. I'm not sure which camera. Some of my camera's been acting a little funky, so I'm going to show both of them, just in case. Then I got Deep Ocean Green by Resin. This is a pigment paste. Come on. There it goes. And then I got Misty Green pigment paste by Resin. This one's pretty too. And then I got Angel White because there's white in their colors. It's just white. You guys obviously know what Angel White is. Sorry, that camera's being a pain in the butt. And then I got, I think what I'm gonna do, because there is gray, depending on if it's not dark enough, I might add in some of that gray that I told you before from Black Diamond. So I got Gray Gallah and Silver Night that I'm gonna be mixing together. These are powder pigments, and they look like that. So one of them is like a gray blue, but I thought it was really pretty, so I figured if I add some Silver Night to it, we should be fine. I did already mix up my resin, just to kind of save you guys some time so you're not stuck watching me mix resin. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the powder pigments first. So I don't wanna get, I have a hair in there. I don't wanna get anything in my molds, so I'm gonna come off of camera a little bit. I'm trying to do it like over here so you guys can still maybe see. I haven't used these colors yet. So just so you guys can see, that is the Silver Night. Super pretty. And I'm just gonna take about, not quite that much. Just gonna do it just like that. And hopefully not make a mess. Just gonna grab this cup and put it in there. I always try to do the powders first before I put the resin in, only because I make a mess and then it has less of a chance, not exactly, but less of a chance to get clumpy. And then I am going to take the Gray Gallah. I haven't used this one yet either. So that's what that one looks like. There's like a hint of blue. And I'm just gonna do the same amount. So we're gonna half it. And I might have to add more. I don't know yet. It just depends on how much resin I end up using. So there it is, just half and half. And then, so now, just to save a little bit more time, I am gonna open and throw things everywhere. So we got the Misty green. It's like super pretty. And then the Deep Ocean. I'm probably gonna mix these ones because it's like, I don't know, I feel like it's a teal color when you look at it, but my brother said it's not, so he knows more than I do when it comes to the football stuff. So that's the Deep Ocean green. So I am gonna end up mixing those two just to make me feel a little bit better about myself, because I don't actually know. So, you know, if it comes out too dark or too light, then, you know, she can't be too upset because it's a gift, right? So, you know, it's still green. All right, so I'm going to, because this cup keeps falling over, I'm just gonna put some resin in this one. And you guys, I don't really have a rhyme or reason today on how I'm doing this. I saw these molds, and she has a Keurig. I don't know if she has a stand. She probably does, because we've had Keurigs for years now. But this one will be tailored to her, so maybe she'd like it. And if not, then, you know, that's okay too. So I put a little bit more. So the resin, this is a 2-ounce cup. So the resin goes up about 3/4. This one's a little tiny bit more, but not much. That's okay. And then I'm gonna do the white too while I'm over here. And I actually don't want that much white, so I'm just gonna, that one's a little over half, okay? And I have some clear left over, just in case. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to mix this a little bit, because when it sits, it does tend to separate, so you guys do have to mix your pigment pastes, okay? It's very, very, very important. And then I'm just gonna do a little dollop on there. And when I do the darker green, I'm only gonna do a tiny bit, like probably take off on the top, because I don't want it that dark. So I'm not gonna get too crazy with that dark green. In fact, I'm just gonna kind of take my finger off the top of the lid and do it like that, because I don't want it super dark, because it's not a dark green. So I don't want it dark, and I don't want it to blend in too much with the gray either. Try to mix it over so you guys can see what I'm doing. So, super pretty color. It's not mixed in all the way, so I have to get that green off the side. So sorry, give me a second. I have to put it down. Make sure you get it all off your stick, so that way you don't have like random patches of color. That's gorgeous. It's a pretty, pretty, pretty color. Super pretty. There, I'll show this camera too, just in case. Perfect. I think that's good because it's dark, but it's not dark, if that makes any sense to y'all. And then we're gonna mix in the two silver, or the silver and the gray rather, excuse me. You guys wanna make sure that you're getting the sides round in a circle, and then front and back, and all that fun stuff. I actually think that that is just enough. I don't know how much resin these molds take. So I think on the top and the bottom, I'm gonna do like a crackling effect, I think. Like how, well, I'm gonna try. So So there's the gray and the silver. Let's see if we can. That's pretty too. So I'm gonna do like one color and then another color and then the clear and just push it all out. So I don't know, I might have to end up making more resin, guys. I don't actually know, because I don't know how much resin this takes. I made 2 cups. And that was it for right this second. So same thing, stir your white, because the white tends to be a little bit thicker. And then just a little dollop on the white. And that is it. I'm probably, now that I'm looking at it, I'm probably gonna have to make more resin. So what I'll do is I'll do the top and the bottom first, I think. I feel like I'm missing a color. Oh, I need black, duh. So I am going to use some of that diamond pigment because they do have black in their color. So I'm not going to use a lot of white though, because like I said, that white kind of tends to take over a tad bit. I don't know if the angel white does. I haven't used the Res white yet. I did make like a little thing so you guys can see what color it was for my website, but that's about it. And then I'm just going to use this, yeah. And then I don't want that much black either, so I'm just going to use a little tiny dollop, just like that. That is it. Don't fall over, please. Hopefully you guys can see. I know not everything's really in the frame, but that's what I got for right now. And black. And I'm going to do just about the same amount with the black that I did with the white. I think I need a little bit more black actually. So I think I'll start with the green, and then I'll do the, I'm trying to think, sorry. Because the colors are so similar, like the gray, I mean it's not, but I think I'll do the green, and then I'll do the black, gray, then white. Okay. So there's the black. And this is, like I said, this one's the Artisian Onyx. So I was thinking maybe I should start with the silver, but I mean the green is, that's their main color, so I mean you could see a difference, so I think it'll be okay. So I think I'll do the green. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to find my brain here. I think I'm gonna do it like that and then put the clear and push it out. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna move, I'm gonna switch these around. I'm gonna move my clear out of the way for just a moment. And I'm gonna put these here so that way we can all see what I'm doing and figure it out together, because why not? That's what we're here for, right? I don't know how I got a bunch of color on my fingers, but I sure did. And that's just an alcohol bottle. I know you guys know that, but I figured since I'm using it, I might as well tell you anyway. Okay. So here we go. So I got my top and my bottom. Try to get this in frame. There we go. So hopefully you guys can see that. So I got the top and the bottom, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm just gonna put the colors right in the middle. I might even, I was thinking maybe I should do something around it, but now that I'm looking at it, I don't want to do that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do a big old dollop of the green. I am not left-handed. Sorry if my hand's in your guys' way. Just right in the center. Just like that, for right this second. And then we're gonna go in with the black, and I'm just giving it a final stir before I pour it in. And like I said, I don't know if this is gonna come out. I haven't played with this particular combination of colors, so we're gonna have to find out together. And then we're gonna do the gray. That's a gorgeous color. The gray. And that's not just gray, it's the gray and the silver night. And then I'm just gonna do a tad bit of the white, because like I said, I don't want it to take over, and I'm so scared that it's going to. Looks kind of even, right? You know? Okay, so now I'm going to give this resin a little bit of a stir, and then I'm going to, right in the center, those little, not hooks, but nibs, I guess you can call it, kind of hinder the design, so we'll see how that comes out. Put a little bit more in here. I am going to torch it just a tiny bit as I throw my torch. Sorry, my big head's in the way. I'm just kind of looking over to see if I need any more. I don't think I do. I think it's pretty good. It made like such a weird design right next to those nibs. So weird. I'm probably gonna need just a little bit more resin. It's hard to tell. It's over. Yeah, that one's definitely good. This one probably needs just a hair as well, not a lot. So all I really looked for was to see if it was coming up past the little nibs. And that was it. That's all I was looking for. got resin all over my hands. Let me wipe that off. That actually worked out pretty good. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize that was in y'all's way. Here, I'll put it over there. I really like that gray color. Gray, silver color. Okay, so I am going to carefully scooch it, scooch it out of the way. Scooch it. Okay. And now what I'm gonna do, like I said, if I don't end up having enough, then I'll go ahead and I'll just do like a clear top coat after the fact. So I'll do it like this, so that way I'm in frame for the most part. Nope. There we go. Hopefully you guys can still see. I think you can. Looks like you can. So what I'm gonna do, because I'm not really, I'm trying to think. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to like drizzle the white around here. Maybe. I'm gonna start with the inside first, I lied. So I'm going to do them a little bit different. And I think I'm gonna just do, I'm gonna do like the green. Can you see this one? Kinda. There you go. So I'm gonna do like the green around. I'm gonna take my stick out because I will throw it everywhere, not intentionally. So what do I got? I got green, gray, black, white. Maybe I'll do it like that. I'll fill up the different colors with the eagles colors, and then I'll come back in with a different color on the outside. I think that's what I'm gonna do. What do you guys think? Yeah, go for it. Awesome. Thank you. Thanks for your help on that, guy. So we're gonna do the green in the little thingy. Sorry if you guys hear my dogs, he got a bone. Yeah. And I know you guys already know this probably as well, because if you're watching my channel, I'm sure you're watching a ton of other people. Resin is self-leveling. So if it, you know, if it's higher on one side than it is on the other side, no worries. It will correct itself, which is awesome. It's like autocorrect for your resin. Just kidding. Okay, so there's one, and it is filled to the brim. Well, to that brim, you know what I mean. And then we'll do the gray. Super pretty color. I do like this a lot, actually. I'm kind of glad that I mixed those two together, because it does make a statement for sure. So we'll see. Hopefully I have enough of this one. Sorry, give me 1 second. Son! Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so just gonna kind of go around. I hope I have enough of this one because it is almost empty.
That's good.
Mm-mm.
No? What do I use? What? Just
Sorry, my son was whispering to me. So sorry if you could hear him. And I did kind of stray a little bit and touch the sides of the little round dealies, but I think that's okay. There we go. There we go. And then I'm actually not gonna do that. I'm probably just gonna end up spraying because these stick up pretty high. So I don't want to end up messing that up. So I'm just going to scooch this up a little bit. Move that out of the way so it doesn't fall. And then scooch this one up. So now I'm going to do the black and the white. I don't really know if I want the white to be, because it's just, I mean, it's just white. Maybe I'll put some diamond white pigment in there. Or maybe put some of that silver night in there, just a tiny, tiny bit, just to kind of give it a little bit extra, because I don't want it to just be white, you know, it kind of gets boring on one side. And I don't know what these are supposed to really look like when they're put together. I got it off of Amazon, so sometimes they show you pictures, but it ends up being like almost completely different than what you do versus, you know, what they do, just like they're doing it and they're artists too, so.
Yeah, you said just paper towels? Because I got it with just paper towels.
Sorry, my son's talking to me again. So we got the green, the silver and the gray, and the black. And I think I don't know, I feel like if I put that in there, I'm just gonna stick with the white. Because that's the Eagles colors, so we're just gonna stay true to what I'm saying to you. So here we go with the white. Perfect. Okay, so I got my green, I got my gray silver, and I got the black and the white. So I'm just going to spray to pop the bubbles. Sorry if you hear my dogs, they just went outside and they're super excited. Alright guys, so here is the little Keurig holders. I'm going to have to come in here and do a little bit of cleanup before I put on the next layer. Maybe I'll switch it. So this is white, so maybe this one will be green and then blue and then, I don't know, white and gray. I don't know. I'll figure it out. These look super cool. That actually looks really cool. It came out kind of cool. I hope that they come out like that, because that would be phenomenal. There you go. That's it. So I'll come back and I'll show you guys what I'm doing with these tomorrow, and then we'll demold everything and see how it looks. Bye. Hey guys, so we are going to demold. So we're gonna start with these. So I want you to look at, I'm really hoping that the bottom part comes out. Come on, little guy. There we go. Look at all those striations in there. It looks so cool. I'm so excited about it. So there's one. And then here's the other one. They came out super cool. So I did this part off camera. And what I did was, instead of just using clear, I know I talked about a couple of different things. I just decided to do clear and then do Res Sun Catcher. And that's what it looks like. It's just glitter. Super pretty. And I had some left over. I posted this on the Instagram. So I just kind of put it in here. This is for one of those AirPods. I actually like it better like that. So that's one side. You got like little flowers in there, and then you got the sun catcher. I just did a quick video on my Instagram. There you go. So you got the bottom for the little charger port. So you open it, you put your little AirPods in there and you close it, so that way it's nice and cute instead of just white. So it makes a difference. So there's that. So on here, I just took that sun catcher and I put it on top of the different colors. So I just did one color. I felt like if I did different colors, it was gonna be too much. So I'm gonna unmold the top and the bottom first. I really hope this comes out because I love the colors, which is weird because I normally don't like these kind of colors. But the way that the little nibs in these little nibs here, the way that it was sitting here, it made it look like a 4-leaf clover, which is super cool. So we're gonna flip it over. The top of it is 100% way more cool. So I'm probably gonna have it, hopefully it'll work like this. I think it should. I'm gonna have it sitting like this and then on the top like that. So here's one. Demolded, unmolded. I'm assuming that this one's gonna end up being the same. It always kind of seems like the top ends up being a little bit cooler when you're trying to like get the effect on the bottom. It always seems like the top is kind of cooler, right? Unless it's just me. It might just be me. So now here's this one. And yep, same thing. Just green. So, but then you look at this side and you're like, what? I like this one better than this one. Super cool, right? I love it. So, I had to use my little sticks to prop it up because these molds get warped, so it wasn't actually sitting flat. Alright, so we're gonna take these out, and I mean, it should realistically look like what we see on this side, because all I did was pour glitter on top. So it shouldn't be like, oh my god, so much different. Just trying to get these out. Move these out of the way so I don't bend them or something. So here's one. So backside. Let me throw it. Hope I didn't just ding that. And the front side. So remember, it's gonna be the Eagles colors. Looks like some dust got in there a little bit. That's okay. No big deal. I'm guessing, like I said, it just sits in there like that. So hoping that those are gonna go in. So I'm just gonna take the rest of these out. And then we'll throw them together. Here's the gray one. That looks cool. And the black one. Also pretty snazzy. And then last but certainly not least, we got the green. That green's pretty too. Perfect. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do this one the bottom. I'm really hoping that these are gonna stay in there because I'm kind of worried that they're not gonna fit. So, like I said, it's for your little Keurig pods. So I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna do gray, white, we'll do black on the side, and then green. And then we'll do it like this. So I'm putting this side face up instead of this side, okay? So once again, sorry, I know you guys really can't see, and I'm sorry you hear the dogs. They're excited. They're running in and out of the dog door because they're crazy. I posted some pictures of them on my Instagram not that long ago, so if you guys wanted to see them. Come on. Okay guys, so, what do you think? Got the top, you got the bottom. Let me grab a Keurig pod so you know what I'm talking about. And you just put your little copies in there. What do you guys think? Hopefully you guys like it. I really, like I said, love the top. I'll take some pictures. This camera angle is not the best just because it's a macro lens. So there we go. Put like a little turntable probably on the bottom so that way it can actually turn. Otherwise it's not going to. So awesome, super excited. I'm loving it. I'm probably, I mean, if it was me, after I give it as a gift, I'd probably glue it down together so that way it's not moving at all. So I might do that anyway, just because I kind of, sorry guys. Boys, lay down. Sorry. So it's I kind of overfilled the top here, so they're like barely staying inside. So I'm probably gonna end up gluing it or like using my liquid glass. This stuff is awesome. So that's probably what I'm gonna do. So I will see you guys later. Please like and share my video, and if you guys have any questions or want to make one of these, please let me know. If you do end up making one, I'd love to see it. I do appreciate everything. I'll post some pictures after this video so that way you guys can see kind of all of it. Thanks guys. Have a good day. Bye.